Right now, something wild is happening in the gun market. Budget handguns that cost under $500 are gaining value faster than people thought possible. This isn't some crazy investment scheme. It's real market movement. Military contracts, suppressor booms, and pistols getting discontinued are pushing prices up. If you own any of these 12 guns, or you're thinking about buying one, you need to know what's happening. We're breaking down exactly why these budget weapons are becoming the smartest buys in 2026. Number 12. Walther P99 AS Final Edition. The Walther P99 story starts way back in 1997. This was the first brand new pistol Walther designed since World War II. It had everything cutting edge at the time. A polymer frame when most guns were still metal, interchangeable back straps so different hand sizes fit perfect, a fully cocked striker that gave you a trigger break like a hammer-fired gun, but with the speed of a striker. Law enforcement loved it. Military units around the world started carrying it. Then James Bond picked one up in Tomorrow Never Dies, and the P99 became legendary. The movie impact was massive. That one film created a cult following that has lasted decades. People wanted the gun James Bond carried. For 26 years, this gun stayed in production. Through all the competition, through Walther's newer designs, through the PPQ launch, through the PDP revolution, it never went away. Collectors and shooters kept buying them because they understood what they had. In 2023, Walther made the announcement that shocked everyone. The P99 was done. Production was ending. But before it disappeared forever, they released the final edition, OD Green Frame. Special engraving on the slide that says Final Edition. It came in a nice weatherproof case with a commemorative coin. The price was $849. Here's what matters for value. The P99 was discontinued after 26 years. Final production runs create collector interest. Once it's gone from the factory, no more will be made. But here's the realistic part. Walther made more final edition units than typical collector quantities. Street pricing on used P99 final editions currently sits at $600 to $750. That's still above the original MSRP due to discontinuation scarcity. This isn't a quick flip for profit. This is a long-term hold. Gun values appreciate slowly over years and decades, not months. The P99 Final Edition is positioned for solid appreciation over the next 5 to 10 years as supply dwindles and collectors seek the last original examples. That's real value building, just not overnight. Number 11. Ruger EC9s. The Ruger EC9s is a master class in budget design. It came out in 2018 as a stripped-down version of the LC9s. Ruger asked themselves one question: what if we kept everything that works and just removed the parts that add cost? They got rid of the dovetail sights and milled them right into the slide instead. That one change saved $200. Boom. $300 pistol instead of $500 to $100. This little 9mm is light, 17.2 ounces. Single stack magazine, so it's thin, 7 rounds plus 1 in the pipe. The barrel is just over 3 inches. Everything about it screams pocket carry. The glass-filled nylon frame is tough. It's impact resistant and durable even after thousands of rounds. The trigger is smooth with a clean break. You get a manual safety for extra security, fixed sights that actually work for defensive distances. The whole package feels like an LC9 that costs half as much. Street prices are $220 to $250. Used ones sell for $150 to $160. For a brand new, reliable 9mm from Ruger, that's incredible value. Ruger has a reputation for standing behind their guns. The EC9s has that reputation too. Across online forums, owners report thousands of rounds downrange with zero issues. That kind of track record keeps resale prices steady and climbing. People know they work, so people want them. Number 10. HK SFP9 VP9. This one just happened. In recent years, the German Army conducted a thorough evaluation of modern service pistols. The Bundeswehr needed a replacement for the aging HK Pate that had served since the 1990s. After comprehensive testing, they selected the HK SFP9, also known as the VP9. This decision kept German service pistol traditions alive. Germany stayed with a German manufacturer. HK retained the contract they'd held for decades. The SFP9 is a striker-fired modern pistol with excellent ergonomics. It features a low-bore axis that reduces muzzle rise, ambidextrous controls for both right and left-handed shooters, optics ready from the factory with proper mounting systems, 17+1 round capacity. The trigger is reliable and consistent. The gun points naturally without conscious effort. The military selection matters because it validates the platform. When a professional military chooses a pistol, it tells shooters this gun was tested in real scenarios. It passed rigorous standards. The HK name carries weight in military and law enforcement circles. Civilians can buy the exact same gun. Street price runs around $500 to $600. Military adoption creates civilian curiosity. Curiosity drives demand. Demand keeps resale value strong. What you're getting is a pistol backed by German military testing. That's legitimacy. When one of Europe's most professional armed forces selects your gun, the civilian market takes notice. Military endorsement creates value gravity. People want guns the military trusts. Right now, the HK SFP9 is available at solid prices but carrying serious military credibility. That gap typically closes as more shooters discover it. Number 9. Taurus GX4 Carry. Taurus changed how people think about budget guns. They stopped trying to make cheap versions of expensive guns. Instead, they made guns designed to be affordable from the ground up. The GX4 Carry is the perfect example. This is a compact 9mm with a 15+1 capacity. That's performance-level magazine capacity in a budget package. It has an accessory rail so you can mount lights or lasers without tools. Interchangeable back straps fit different hand sizes. Excellent ergonomics. The thing just feels good in your hand, like guns costing twice as much. Street price lands between $320 and $350. That's insane for what you get. The GX4 Carry scored near perfect on 2026 value rating scales. Online forums show consistent positive feedback. Owners report reliability, accuracy, and confidence. One shooter took it through 175 rounds of mixed ammunition without a single failure. That's the kind of performance you need at any price point. The really interesting thing is how Taurus positioned this gun. They said, we're going to give you modern features, accessory rail, capacity, ergonomics, ambidextrous controls. But we're going to do it at a price that doesn't require you to choose between quality and affordability, the market responded. Retail inventory moves fast. Used examples hold value really well. For a new gun under $350, that's impressive. Number 8. Sig Sauer P320 Compact. The Sig Sauer P320 is the #1 selling handgun in America. It's the modular platform that changed everything. You can swap the frame, the slide, the barrel, and the trigger pack. One gun becomes 3 guns, becomes 5 guns. This flexibility created a community. People build P320s like they're Lego. Online communities share builds. Competitors optimize configurations. The platform just keeps evolving with shooter needs. New frames get released constantly. New slides appear monthly. This constant evolution keeps the gun relevant. The compact version hits the sweet spot. It's manageable for carry, but big enough to shoot well. Optics ready from the factory. Excellent trigger. Great warranty. Street price runs $400 to $450. That's not budget pricing, but it's solid value for what you get. The resale market for P320s is incredibly strong because everyone knows the platform. It's everywhere. Every holster maker makes one. Every upgrade manufacturer supports it. What drives value here isn't scarcity like the Walther. It's the opposite. The P320 is so popular, so supported, so accessible that it holds value because of demand. People want them. Supply stays tight. Prices stay firm. The modular design also means your investment doesn't age. If a new caliber becomes popular, you swap a slide. If a new receiver design comes out, you swap that. Your gun stays modern. Number 7. Canik Mete SFP9. Canik is a Turkish manufacturer that built their reputation on incredible value. They've been making guns for decades. Their manufacturing quality improved significantly in recent years. The Mete SFP9 is a 9mm that hits all the right marks. Polymer frame, striker fired with a short reset, 17+1 capacity. Excellent sights with clear sight picture. The trigger is rated as one of the best on any budget gun. People compare it to pistols twice the price. The reset is short and consistent. The break is clean and predictable. Street price for the Canik Mete SFP9 has climbed due to rising brand status and inflation. Current pricing runs between $450 and $525. That's higher than budget territory, but it's still solid value for what you get. The Mete SFP9 is becoming the gun people recommend to friends who want quality without dropping serious money. When a gun becomes a recommendation gun, resale value stays strong. Used examples maintain 80 to 90% of their original value. As Canik's reputation grows internationally, demand keeps pushing prices up. Number 6. Ruger SP101.327 Federal Magnum. This one's different. It's a revolver, not a semi-automatic. Ruger's SP101 is a 5-shot or 6-shot wheel gun that doesn't get enough attention. The .327 Federal Magnum version is the interesting one. This is a caliber that's been growing among reloaders and handloaders. It sits between a .38 Special and a .357 Magnum in power. More power than the .38, less recoil than the .357. Just right for people who want reliable power but manageable shooting. The SP101 in .327 is a 3-inch barrel lightweight version. Street price hovers around $695. That's not budget territory, but it's affordable for a quality revolver. Revolvers are making a real comeback, not in law enforcement, but among hikers, backpackers, and concealed carriers. People are tired of complexity. A revolver just works. No magazines to fidget with, no malfunctions to clear, just point and shoot reliability. The SP101 has proven durability through thousands of shooters' hands. This gun was designed to handle heavy use. It's accurate at defensive distances. It's fast to reload with the right speed loaders, and it points naturally. For someone buying a revolver, the quality is obvious. For someone buying it as a personal protection tool, the simplicity is invaluable. As the revolver renaissance grows among outdoor enthusiasts and concealed carriers, demand for quality examples like the SP101 keeps climbing steadily. Number 5. Heritage Rough Rider Tactical. Heritage Manufacturing makes a single-action revolver called the Rough Rider. It's a modern take on the Old West design, cowboy guns. But this tactical version bridges the gap between Western and modern. It has tactical rails on the frame for mounting accessories, fiber optic sights for quick target acquisition, a better trigger than you'd expect on a budget revolver. It shoots .22 LR or .22 Magnum depending on the model you choose. The cylinder swap system works smoothly and intuitively. Street price lands between $180 and $220. That's cheap even for a budget gun. But here's what matters. Single-action revolvers are becoming popular again with shooters who want simplicity. No safety to worry about, no trigger to modulate, just point and shoot. The design is proven. Western lawmen used variations of this gun for over 100 years. The Rough Rider Tactical combines that proven design with modern features. Rails for lights or lasers, good sights, a smooth action if you take time to learn it. Online shooters report that these guns are reliable and fun. They're not serious duty weapons, they're working gun tools that cost next to nothing. As single actions gain popularity, demand for affordable examples climbs. The Rough Rider is becoming the entry point. That creates value. Number 4. Smith & Wesson M&P9 M2.0. Smith & Wesson's M&P line is everywhere. Law enforcement carries it. Military units train with it constantly. Gun schools use it for classes because it's reliable and affordable. The M2.0 is the latest iteration with improvements throughout. It's a full-size 9mm with excellent ergonomics, a good trigger with short reset, strong reliability under hard use. The company claims a 25,000-round service life baseline. That's not a guarantee. That's a design target they engineer toward. Most guns never get tested that hard. Street price runs $499 to $599. Used examples sell for around $400 to $450. What keeps value here is institutional trust. When you buy an M&P9, you're buying what police academies teach, what SWAT teams qualify with, what shooting schools rent out by the dozen. That reputation is worth something. It means someone else already stress-tested your choice. The M2.0 is a workhorse, not flashy, not particularly special, just solid. The magazine compatibility is good. Holster availability is massive. Aftermarket support is excellent. You can upgrade almost anything if you want, or you can leave it stock and it works. That flexibility keeps owners happy and resale value strong. Number 3. Tisas PX9 Gen3. Tisas is a Turkish manufacturer making noise in the budget space. The PX9 Gen3 is a 9mm that's getting recognition for value. It's optics ready from the factory with quality mounting systems, full-size frame so it handles well and shoots smooth, excellent ergonomics with a high hand grip position. The safety is intuitive and easy to manipulate. The trigger is better than you'd expect at this price point. Modern profile with aggressive slide serrations. Street price runs $350 to $390. This gun is positioned as a tactical budget pistol. It looks modern, it shoots modern, it has features people associate with expensive guns but costs way less. The Gen 3 version improved on reliability issues earlier generations sometimes had. Online testing shows solid performance. Shooters report consistent accuracy. No failures with quality ammunition. The build quality is solid. Nothing feels flimsy. What's driving value is the market positioning. Tisas is carving out space between cheap and expensive. They're saying you don't need to spend $1,000 for a reliable tactical 9mm. The PX9 proves that point. As more shooters discover it, as reviews pile up, as inventory sells through, value climbs. Number 2. Beretta 80 Series Cheetah Surplus. The Beretta 80 Series, known as the Cheetah, is a compact semi-automatic pistol that Italy's military and police used for decades. These guns were imported to America in large quantities starting in the 2000s. Most are well-maintained police trade-ins. All steel construction, Walther-inspired design, double-action, single-action operation, 7 or 8 round capacity depending on the model. Street prices on Beretta 80 series guns are climbing fast. Recent examples are selling for $450 to $600. Some rarer variants go higher. What's driving the value explosion is scarcity meeting demand. Italian police are phasing out these guns. The surplus pipeline is drying up. Once they're gone, no more are coming. People understand this. Collectors are snapping them up before inventory evaporates. The Beretta 80 series appeals to shooters who love all-steel construction, weight in the hand, traditional DASA operation, real trigger break. These guns are accurate. They handle smoothly. Number 1. Bersa TPR9 DASA. Bersa is an Argentine manufacturer making affordable handguns for over 100 years. They have real history in the firearms industry. The TPR9 is their double-action, single-action 9mm. It's an all-metal gun with a 3.5-inch barrel. 13+1 capacity for solid firepower, manual safety, decocker for safe hammer lowering. Street price runs $380 to $420. The TPR9 appeals to shooters who want old-school operation, double-action first shot, single-action follow-up shots, traditional safety philosophy. The TPR9 appeals to shooters who want old-school operation, double-action first shot, single-action follow-up shots, traditional manual safety, decocker so you can safely lower the hammer without dry firing. Modern shooters often overlook these guns because they're not striker-fired, but traditional double-action designs have real benefits. They're proven, they're reliable, they have inherent safety in the heavier first trigger pull. The TPR9 is an all-metal gun. It feels substantial. It handles recoil well. Shooters report the gun shoots better than you'd expect. The accuracy is solid. The reliability is there. As military and law enforcement move to modern designs, these traditional guns become less common. But shooters who understand them appreciate the design. Supply is limited. Demand from DASA enthusiasts is steady. Value holds and climbs. Conclusion. The budget handgun market just transformed. Military contracts are driving civilian interest. Suppressors are creating demand for specialized platforms. Discontinued models are becoming scarce overnight. These 12 guns represent the smartest buys in 2026. Some offer scarcity value. Some offer military backing. Some offer incredible features at unbelievable prices. Whatever your reason for buying, one thing is clear. Budget handguns aren't disposable anymore. They're rising in value because people finally understand what they've been missing.